So it is Memorial Day weekend, and it is the official kickoff to the selling season. If you go by, historically speaking, it's the official kickoff to the home selling season. In the studios with us, we have Melissa Delana with Delana Law, and she's going to throw her 2 cents in here and there on this because she's seen a million real estate transactions from buyer and seller end. Isn't that right, Melissa?
That is.
Yeah.
We're out there making it happen.
Yes, we are. So the big question for sellers, people thinking, contemplating about selling is, how can I increase my profit when selling my property through curb appeal? Now, you may think like, is that really a big deal? It's a huge deal because first impressions, it's like a first date. Remember your first date with your honey? You wanted to impress her. So with your home, imagine if you are a buyer and you're pulling up on the street, right? Or if you're online looking and you're looking at the house and you see some chipped paint or some cobwebs or some lights that are out, et cetera, et cetera. That is going to affect the amount of money that you're going to net. Wouldn't you agree, Melissa?
Absolutely. I think most people don't have the ability to look at what the potential of the house is. So oftentimes as sellers, we say, think about living in the house as best as you could, because that's going to help sell.
Yeah, and a lot of people, I'm going to read a quick list of things that you can do, and a lot of people are like, well, maybe they can't do it physically, or maybe they just don't have the time. So if you're a seller and if you're out of time, you work so darn much, or you're taking care of the kids, or you're volunteering, anything that you're doing, we've got a full team of folks that can help you with every single one of these things that we're about to talk about. Okay, so keep in mind, you cannot control your home's location. Okay, you can't control your neighbors too. If you got a crazy neighbor, one time, no joke, one of the neighbors had some crazy kids, and we had to basically tell these kids, listen, if you behave, we'll buy you pizza. I had to buy their kids pizza. Some people may call it bribery. I just call it, thinking outside of the box to help my clients out, right?
Smart marketing.
Yeah, smart marketing, Either way, buyers are actually checking out your neighborhood beforehand. So the location thing, they should probably know. And most agents do a really good job of telling the buyers, hey, listen, take a ride through the neighborhood, see if you like it, take a trip by the house, make sure that that's the type of house that you're looking for. And if you like it, we'll check out the inside, okay? So a lot of buyers that work with us, if they don't have the time to do that as well, we tell them, look on Google Earth. The Google Street View. It's totally unbelievable. You can see a neighborhood. Sometimes the pictures are a few years old, so we do recommend driving by, but if you can't do it, try Google Street View. It's absolutely amazing, okay? So anyways, back to our topic. So how do we set the best first impression when selling real estate? And really, how much more can you net from having an overall great, appealing looking house? We're talking between 10 and 20 grand, folks. That's a lot of money. That's
a big return on your investment if we're talking about minor items.
We're talking about maybe $5,000 if you do it this moderately. You're going to get so much more of a bang for your buck when you're looking at curb appeal versus anything else in the house, okay? So, number 1, power wash the exterior. A clean house can sell between $10,000 and $20,000 higher in price from our estimations. And we sell a lot of properties. And most of our properties are staged and clean unless the sellers absolutely do not want to do it. But again, it does affect their price. Their house sits longer. Okay, if you look at our listings, you look at what we have, the stuff that is clean and priced a little, priced properly, maybe a little over market value because the market is growing. That stuff is selling quick. It's selling fast. It's selling high in price, okay? But anyways, so clean the roof of any moss, okay? Now, there's special ways to do this without ruining the roof. So you're going to want to seek out a qualified professional. Call me if you need somebody. I can refer some different folks over to you, 401-359-2338. Clean out your gutters. That's something easy you could probably do. Just get a ladder, clean out the gutters. The northeastern side of the home always has like that green type of mildew on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Clean that stuff off. Power wash that stuff off. Any dust and dirt from landscaping, you're mowing your lawn, stuff could stick to the house, bugs in the screens, whatever it is, get rid of that. Cobwebs at the front door near the lights, get rid of it all, okay? Number 2, add a new front door or a garage door or garage doors to your property, okay? Now, there's really great, nice, modern, clean looks out there. Go to Home Depot, Lowe's, National Lumber, any of these local stores. Try to support the local stores first, actually. But go to these places, and if you spend maybe $300 to $500 on a front door, it's going to make a huge difference. If you don't have that money to spend, paint your door maybe red or a certain color, depending on your house. I've got a phenomenal interior designer. You could pick her brain or read through blogs or whatever. We can help you out with that info. Okay, but there's ways to do this. And that actually, a garage door and the front door, believe it or not, is one of the biggest first impressions of your house.
It's a focal point, right?
Yeah, that and the roof. So if you have crud on your roof, make sure that's cleaned off too, because those are all the focal points. Okay, make sure your yard is nice and clean, etc. Scrape and repaint, trim the foundation, etc. If you have scraping paint, your house is not going to be qualified for so many different mortgage programs out there. FHA, which is 3.5% down, it's very affordable. VA, which is 100% financing for our veterans. Rhode Island Housing, which is also 100% financing for first-time home buyers. And different programs like that are going to require for chipping paint to be corrected. So you might as well correct this right away and have your house appeal properly, okay, and look right, okay. Number 4, prune vegetation. Easy peasy stuff, guys. Trim back the vegetation. You got those bushes that are leaning up against the house. Basically, what you're doing is you're inviting pests into your home. That's right. They can find ways to get into your house by crawling on the vegetation. It could be ants, it could be spiders, it could be, anything, okay? They can get in that way. Trees, if you have, squirrels can find their ways to your house, mice, whatever, okay? And number 5, replace or add the following, okay? 1, light fixtures. Light fixture at your door or at your garage is a wonderful, beautiful sconce. That'll make such a huge, dramatic difference, okay? And it'll tie in your new door and garage doors. And number 2, an address plate. You ever see those really nice bronze-looking, like brass-looking address plates?
And there's so many to choose from.
Yeah, exactly. There's a ton to choose from. You can get them online. You could go to a local store. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They make a huge difference. So, if you like what you heard and you would like a personal guide for this, okay, I can prepare one of these for you. It's super, it's super beneficial to you if you're selling. So how do you get one of these? You can either click the link if you're watching this video online, okay? You can either click the link at the bottom, or you can call me direct at 401-359-2338.